the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Brooklyn Nets. Last game for the Nets, they picked up the W against Houston. That game was a real shootout. They'd like to keep their scoring up, but get a few more stops, too. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he can score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
And that wraps it up here. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
And it's the Nets on a road trip for this one, an interconference game today, looking for the win. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Back in Memphis, the Grizzlies tip off the beginning of a homestand. They're hungry for wins and have to look at this as a great chance. Facing another struggling team, we'll see if they can seize the opportunity.
The home fans really will get an opportunity to see their favorite team during this long homestand.
And they'll want to give those fans something to cheer about right away. This is a big one for them here today.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Brooklyn now, Eustace is out there with Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bird. And it's Neal in at the 2 spot. Lots of room. And that one is good from Eustace. Here is Boomer. He dishes it to Gibson. The 10-footer. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Brooklyn with it, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Here's Neal, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Passes it to Boomer. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Gibson passes to Boomer. No good from outside. Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Bird dishes to Young. He kicks it to Lopez. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Earlier, I spoke with Frank Vogel. He brought up Marc Gasol, a kind of sleeper player he thinks could give them trouble. Coach said he's a guy 7 foot plus. He's very skilled, can shoot and finish over either shoulder, and he doesn't shy away from contact. He's a guy you have to really pay attention to. And I've told our guys, we can't let him have a big game. Fellas, we'll see how they do against him.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here is Boomer, following the bucket by the Nets. Goes up off the pick.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Oh, guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Grizzlies making the shot. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Boomer. Memphis leading. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Boomer's got 10 points in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Bird outside. To the left wing. Baseline J on the way. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Screen by Young. Here's Neal, guarded by Boomer. Launches a three, and it's sent back by Boomer. And he recovers it. The offensive rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked, really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Brandon Wright's checked in for Taj Gibson. Nets trail by 5. They set the pick. Lopez a screen. Here's Eustace. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Boomer the pass to Gasol. Misses, and he wants that one back. Nets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And the pass to Bird. To end the drought. There's the bucket, good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Pass to Boomer. There's the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Yeah, and when you think about it, Greg, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten the win.
Here's Rondo. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Shot's good from Boomer. Boomer's got 12.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The drive by Rondo. It's hauled in by Adams.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
And he gets the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Nets trail by 4. Left side Rondo. And stolen by Wright. Here's Boomer. And another basket for Memphis.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Rondo. No good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 6. We've got... All right, Memphis, you've got your Grizz girls on the court. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Boomer, he's in at point guard. Also Lou Williams out there. And it's Santiago in at the power forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Rondo drives in. Comes up empty off the pick.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's Boomer. No good on the three.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke. For an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 29 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Performances like this have been the norm this season, it seems, as he is enjoying a breakout year. The franchise feels pretty smart now, guys.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
That's good from Boomer. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bird with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming. And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Gasol, a screen on Bird. Passes it to Boomer. Lets it go with a three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Boomer's got the lead back up to 7 now for Memphis.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Screen by Young. Conley against Bird. Here's Young, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.